Top 10 Most Popular Books by Iris Johansen. Iris Johansen is the #1 New York Times best-selling author of more than 50 consecutive bestsellers. Her series featuring forensic sculptor, Eve Duncan, has sold over 20 million copies and counting and was the subject of the acclaimed Lifetime movie, The Killing Game. 10. Blood Game, 2009. First comes darkness, then comes fear. Eve Duncan is back. Blockbuster New York Times best-selling author, Iris Johansen's thrilling Blood Game brings Eve closer to discovering her daughter's killer, and into a web of danger from which she may not be able to escape. 9. Smokescreen, 2019. In this pulse-pounding thriller from #1 New York Times best-selling author Iris Johansen, forensic sculptor Eve Duncan journeys to Africa to help families torn apart by a violent attack deep in the jungle. But she may be putting herself in more danger than she knows. 8. Blind Alley, 2004. The New York Times best-selling author of Firestorm, Iris Johansen, returns with a psychological thriller so terrifying, so relentlessly paced, it won't leave you time to catch your breath before the next shock comes. A forensic sculptor is locked in a deadly duel with a serial killer determined to destroy her, one life at a time. 7. The Ugly Duckling, 1996. If fate suddenly made you more beautiful than you ever dreamed possible, would it be the beginning of a fairy tale, or your worst nightmare? 6. No One to Trust, 2002. The #1 New York Times best-selling author of Final Target, Iris Johansen, raises the stakes and the heart rate with this relentless thriller that follows the harrowing trail of a ruthless killer on the hunt, and the woman who is determined to hunt him down. 5. Quinn, 2011. #1 New York Times best-selling author, Iris Johansen, explores the darkest corners of the human heart as forensic sculptor Eve Duncan closes in on the killer who stole her daughter so many years ago. 4. The Killing Game, 1999. A merciless killer on the hunt. An innocent child in his sights. A woman driven to the edge to stop him. 3. Chasing the Night, 2010. Best-selling author, Iris Johansen, creates another thrill ride, with the much-anticipated return of Eve Duncan in Chasing the Night. 2. The Search, 2000. New York Times bestseller. He strikes without warning. He kills without mercy. He's only just begun. 1. Eve, 2011. The #1 best-selling author, Iris Johansen, delivers the first in a trilogy that will begin to answer questions that have haunted her legion of fans for over a decade, in her latest novel of breathtaking suspense. Bonus: More Than Meets the Eye, February 2023. New York Times best-selling authors, Iris Johansen and Roy Johansen, team up for another electrifying thriller that pits a serial killer against Kendra Michael's heightened powers of deduction.